Phantasmahorsia. Let's just move on from that. Let's just move on from that disaster. Another terrible day's sleep. You go up to tell the whole world to keep it down and then pass back out, still shaking your fist. I wish you wouldn't watch me sleep. Then later you mumbled, I'm stuck as an octopus. Please wake me. I lightly said your name to no response and swiftly moved on. Great, well, putting that all behind us, I'm hoping tonight will be like last night. Plus money. Last night did seem suspiciously easy, too, like when you have a pizza delivered. In hindsight, it is no wonder it was a bust. Hey, that's not true. We found a new place for Gus and Russ. We found a new place for what's-his-name, and I made that girl feel comfortable enough to not go on a date with me. I'm going to start thinking of it in that manner as well, you know? Sure. Yeah, I'm going to look at it that way, too, when girls shoot me down. Good job. Wait, hold on, guess what? I have honed in a new ghost power. No way, show me. Okay, ready? Wait for it. The phone is about to ring. The phone finds itself ringing. Okay. Your powers are as useless as they are oddly specific. Phantom fellows, how may I help you? Uh-huh. I see. Very spooky. Okay, sir, I'm on my way. In the meantime, if you're barefoot or wearing sandals, put some socks or shoes on. No time to explain. Trouble at the old farm. Okay, at an old farm. Doesn't matter. Where are my keys? Hold it. Before you try to help others put their lives in order, I should have my own place together first. Yeah, I know. You gotta make the bed. Okay, let me get some things that could maybe help us out tonight. And then we'll go. I don't have anyone to call or the 16 minutes it takes to dial a number on this. Engelbert feels more at home with old heavy things around. My bulldog, Tuffleuppagus Tuffy Cobblestone. He was a good boy. That's a fancy knob. Wonder what secrets it holds. Probably a very yucky secret. Nothing good in there, just socks for my left foot. Just the left foot. This block of wood seems to have a complex storage system built into it. An old crusty radio. See, back in its day, it only got AM stations, and you had to walk uphill in the snow for it. Both ways! It is uphill both ways. My friend Terrence lives in there. He's a moth and a good boy. Where? Does Terrence live in both lamps? Alright, no, he's in the left one. Herman is in the other one, but Herman has been dead for, like, a long time. More like dead inside, right? No, like, fully dead. All the way dead. Oh, wait, never mind. They're both dead. Oh, well. My old six string. It was either do good in high school or learn how to play it. I think I made an intelligible choice. An intelligent choice. I think I made the good choice. It's my best friend, Engelbert Picklebender. He is a wondrous specimen. It's a machine that tells time without being a time machine. God damn it. God damn it. This door keeps me safe from the strangers outside, assuming that 3 inches of wood is a deal breaker for most bad guys. I have very sweaty walls. You do have very sweaty walls, my friend. There's black light and what was either an egg or an apple in here. I'll take the black light. Nothing in here. Just socks for my right foot. What? Also, we can look at the bed now. This is the best piece of furniture in the house to sleep on. You know, he's probably right. I'm like super tired too. You better hit the streets and make me my money. Oh. I'm to use pumice stones in here. Oh, and look at that. I already had D batteries. Feel nothing. Oh, there we go. We got the music for the game. Said maybe. Nope. No, he's going to stay and watch the house. Good boy. Bad time. I think it's a crime scene. You know, that's how you get athlete's foot. What? What do you mean? No, I don't want my hands to feel like I just took latex clothes off after many hours. Hard to get to which means it's an hour off for half the year. Yep. got a black light. Cool. That says I'm not quite prepared enough to leave. The usual. Socks, gloves for handling a porcupine, a bottle of hydrochloric acid, a shot glass of maple syrup, and a bottle of UV ink. I'll take the ultraviolet ink. Aw, well now that was the one I was least excited about. Oh, what's this under the bed? Got a belt. Engelbert. Need something? What is a man if without pageantry? I heard you use that on Anna yesterday. Oh, nuts. You're trying to make this your thing? Stop trying to force a new thing. I already tried that. It wasn't my thing. Shall we? Let's shall. He is not the brightest paranormal investigator, is he? No. No. And so now you see I had to slap that peacock. It was to win a woman's heart. I would slap a peacock to win a woman's heart. Well, you took the long way around, but you eventually justified the bird violence. Did he? I'm going to move my camera so that y'all can see the... There we go. Did we justify the bird violence? Did we? I find that questionable. Very debatable whether we justified the bird violence. Alright. Anyway, I don't know how much about the case other than it is a grumpy old cowboy who says his barn is haunted. A haunted barn. Classic. We will get to the bottom of it. You know, that is so us too. We are being so us right now. We should come back tomorrow during the day and see if there's a pie on the windowsill. Splendid idea, and I will float to it like my nose is cartoonishly following the scent. That is some exquisite shrubbery right there. Hey, Winifred. So are you going to knock on the door, or are you just going to stand there mouth breathing? I'm going to stand there mouth breathing and looking at things. It's a lovely country home. I feel like I've seen this house on a tub of margarine. These are particularly great for making an area less dark. Hello, Winifred. Hello. Hi, Princess. Rookie mistake. Giving a ghost chimes is like giving a feline catnip. Right, Winifred? Seems part of the house was cut out, placed on hinges, then oddly enough put back in place. Why? An excellent question. I look like a noticeable wreck. Oh. The door finds itself knocked. That's enough of that. Hold your dang horses. I'm coming. Oh, God. I knocked once. He's coming, chat. He's coming. Too much information for me. You struck the door with your hand twice. Yeah, that's one knock. A knock is 2 swift strikes to the door. If I hit it 4 times, that would be a pair of knocks. A gentleman's pair of knocks is 6 blows to the door. Blows, 6 blows to the door. What are you, the police? 4 no... good evening, sir. I better get 50% off. I ain't paying for 2 fellas if you're gonna send just one. Sorry, I don't understand. I thought I called the phantom fellers, not the phantom fella. Awkward. It's just me. My name's Oliver. I didn't really think the name through. It's fine. Actually, that's not true. I kinda did. It was just easier to say I didn't. I want to stop doing that, though. I'll just pay full price. See, it's an inside joke, but not a single living person would get it. I hope you're better with the dead than you are the alive. So what's going on? You said the barn is haunted? Yeah, I reckon there's long been something funny going on in that barn. See, sometimes when someone gets near the old gelding in there, things start flying across the dang room. Other times that same horse just starts to act all kind of strange, all on its lonesome. Like he got a hive of bees on his back. Anyway, we're supposed to host a kid's birthday party here tomorrow, and I can't have the kids getting scared. We need the money them camps and parties bring in. I understand. Well, let me see what I can do. If you don't mind, I'll go investigate the barn. Be my guest. Just don't touch the dang thermostat. But what? In the barn? And no dancing. Look, I'll just let you know if I have any questions. Alright, let's have a look around. Let me know if you see a ghost. I shall. And remember to talk to me if you need any information or help. Okay. gotta pick up the logs. Okay. Okay, got the log, but I won't be able to hold much more. I'm just kidding. I can hold, like, so much more. I can hear ghostly talking, and I don't like it. The mammoth's mouth is the car hole. It swallows the car and then spits it out whole. That is why they call them car holes. I don't really have many opinions on light, but I can quickly change that. This is the garage door's apprentice. Can we go in the garage? Anyways, you can't see it, but I picked up a log. It's locked. Engelbert, can you pass through it and have a look around for me? I would prefer not to. You know, ghosts can slightly taste what they pass through. Imagine tasting that old cowboy's hand oils. Fair enough. I'll try the door that cars are supposed to use. Sorry, Pickles, it's locked. Looks like you're having that door for dinner. First of all, you only get to call me Pickles once a year, and today is not my birthday or my death day. And I know I said first of all, but I did not have a second thing. Fantastic. Well, I'll wait here for you. Do not be afraid to bring me back something nice. The store actually has wheels that are attached to tracks and a motorized pulley system with a chain. It can handle opening on its own. I literally feel nothing. Okay. Despite the nail in it, this wheel looks absolutely shocked to have been benched. I remember when a truck was a truck! And by truck, I mean a horse. Farmers Mostly presents your uncle's niece. Oh. Bit on the nose, but catchy nonetheless. The breaker box is like a Swiss ghost army tool, essential for proper haunting. Looks like Wood Burning Monthly and a few copies of Into Action magazine. I would like that issue of Into Action with Gabriel on the cover. However, it would not survive the float home. Periwinkle Blue, a lovely color for recreational vehicles. Curiosity is an alive man's game. Alright. Not see a reason to cut the power, however, I am not above it. No way, I do not want to get a secondhand farmer guide. Back in my day, wheels were 5 feet tall! So just this one time, thankfully, it is not back in my day, because while I cannot lift it, and roll it out of the way. A specific kind of hat goes on one's head. I'm afraid it would only get all hard and crusty around me. I am much too humid for handling paper. It would surely acquire water damage. Is that what it is? Is that why? I cannot even begin to want to explain how difficult it is to turn pages as a ghost. They just get all damp and soggy on contact, then they dry out and stick together. Guests that come to our place probably think Oliver's into some weird stuff. It is too heavy for me to carry, plus I am blue enough. Why touch what I cannot feel? Okay. There's a naked wall. Where did... Uh-oh. Oliver must have spotted a butterfly and frolicked off. Uh-oh. Hey, Winifred. Back in my day, we called fire pits technology! See nothing hiding in the shrubs? Tents are wonderful when they're a quirky, just for the night / can you imagine thing. Back in my day, tents were just bad homes. The moon, or Mond in German. Beautiful, it keeps your breath away. Ponder how many of these suns are already dead. And if they are dead, where does its ghostly wanderers roam? What of them? Okay, I'm bringing myself down. Where am I? What am I doing here again? Those trees look particularly warm and inviting. Back in my day, we built row fences. Long fences. You can say they were entirely too long. Like the dingo fence in Australia. 3,400 some miles long. Like the Great Wall of China, except it's not fun to look at or be around. And you know what it kept out of their villages and fertile land? Dingoes? Emus! Look, I really want to kind of move away from this entire topic with the fences, okay? I hate this whole conversation. It is both the ground and the least interesting thing to see here. Remember when a rock was rock! Not these foppish newfangled pebbles and pellets you find nowadays. Okay, we're gonna keep floating on. I may have dropped a few of these on some coyotes in my day. Ah yes, I fondly recall the Christmas that our family became the reluctant owners of a single light bulb. The origin of barns being painted red comes from farmers sealing their barns with linseed oil. Added to the oil, among other things, was rust. Rust killed fungi and mosses that might grow on the barn. The rust caused the sealant mixture to turn red, and paint became more easily available, and he chose red to honor the tradition. I am going to assume that's true. Sounds neat. So we gotta go in here, I guess. Imagine inventing the handle like, hey, we should slap a piece of bent metal on this bad boy, so we know where to tug on. Okay, we're just gonna keep going, I guess. The stables. Okay. Good old-fashioned wood with bent nails sign. Back in my day, if you bent a nail, you would have to eat, forge, and head a new one from a sheet of iron. The word moon comes from mona, which comes from the Latin word metri. Metri means to measure, and the moon was used to measure months. I'm going to assume that's true as well. This tree might be following us. Fencing is perhaps the most authoritarian part of a farm. It is both a mushroom and an insufficient light source. I don't love that. They went through the motion of they went through the trouble of installing a gate in case a horse gets out, and then they left it open. There are a lot of Olivers in the world. Barn is alive with the meddling of the dead. The horse is grazing pasture. They eat from what they go to the bathroom on. Rather odd design. And again, I suppose that creates an infinite loop of food and fertilizer. Unfortunately, these trees do not appear to be of the giving kind. The sky looks remain dead gorgeous tonight. Odd. Stars appear quite arrogant tonight. Back in my day, you had to run from street lamp to street lamp, or else you would get stabbed in the dark. Fair enough. Fencing is the human equivalent to a dog marking its spot. Jesus. Okay. It is quite mesmerizing, not really in my face about it. Last time Oliver ate these, he tied a bandana to his arm and marched around insisting he was the mast of a ship. Alright, what do we got over here? Alright, back to this guy. This guy looks the way a punch in the face feels. Son of a gun, how'd my cigar get all wet? Ain't a cloud in the sky. Aha! The damp night strikes again! No, but if it comes down to it, I can always cartoonishly float through the mail slot. Light bulbs are so aggressive. Back in my day, we used lard oil lanterns. Sure, they were dim and virtually ineffective, but they smelled like bacon. There's a slot for the mail in the door. Back in my day, the mail was delivered with a jar of cat milk, and an open-handed slap to the face! Glass is made from ordinary sand that is melted down until it is liquid. What's interesting is that molten sand never returns to form. It remains in an amorphous state, which is like a cross between a solid and a liquid. I did not live long enough to get into gardening. I was beginning to window shop for the right gloves and a bib. Oh yes, I could work with this. Very hauntable home. Nice and creepy. Where the fuck is Oliver? Good old lead-based paint. This will put hair on your chest, like it or not. Okay. I think I know where I'm supposed to go. So as I get a quick look in the tent. Oh my word! There's one of every type of bodily fluid in here. It's like someone died having coitus on the toilet. And the stench was foul. Seriously, I do not have a nose, and this smells bad. Well, the moral of the story is tents do not need my help to collect moisture. Okay. Well, that's great to know.